Oh, what's up guys, NintendoCapriSun here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Justice for all, we're going back to court, y'all. Good morning, Max. Oh yeah. Oh my god, every time I hear that music I think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because it goes like... Anyway. You don't seem like your usually sparkling self today. I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it. Tee-hee. Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. Dang, Regina's here. How fabulous, my sweetie pie princess. Cry, I love you, I love you. You came to watch my performance today. Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this. Mo said that? Oh, okay. So what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end? It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties? So we are not your sweeties, dude. We're not your lovelies either, so don't even, yeah, or even where she is, good lord. Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. See you later. Today I'm just a member of the audience. I'd love to sit in on a court case. I should just go up to the courthouse and see if, like, they let people do that, because that would be interesting to me to actually watch some of that. I don't know. Plus, you get to see, like, what's going on in your hometown, you know? Anyway. Virginia's different, don't you think, Nick? Nope, not different at all. You know, if I walked in the grocery store and I saw someone who looked like her, I'd just pass by, wouldn't think a thing of it. Dude, everybody's here today, my god. Let's get ready to sit stuck in legal limbo! How low can you go? Top of the morning to you, governor. Top of the morning. That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. Even if it's 2:30 in the morning when you're recording this. The early worm gets the fish, Russell. But then again, worms like higher brain function. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some... What? Boy. He's gonna have some really strong bones today. So how are you today, Wright? Well, I've got the feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real criminal. You mean Acro? Huh? You think he did it? Be careful, he's used to putting his life on the line. Literally. He's got guts to spare. Well, all I need is a strike. Screw the spares. If all I gotta worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses. What are you gonna do then, Nick? I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll... Oh, are they doing this again? You're right, but it's gonna be tough. Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. Then she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. Oh, man. Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. Well... Okay, whatever. I mean, it's not that I do or anything, but I don't see why it matters to you what someone else believes. The court is now in session in the trial of Maximilian Galactica. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Shots fired. I mean, all they said was they were ready. Anyway. The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events. What? We've discovered a new witness, or shall I say, a new eyewitness. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime. Order! I had a feeling something like this would come up. Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene. Ah, poor Gumshoe. What did he have to do? Very well, please call your witness to the stand. Time to get to work. Or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. Oh, man. Look at all the birds. Name and occupation. Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the Berry Big Circus. Where were you the night of the crime? I was in bed jacking off. Okay. If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene. Yeah. My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window. The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Could you tell us what you witnessed? Okay. Okay. It's like Harry and the Hendersons. Okay. No. It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Then, a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. You only saw him from behind. That's no good. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. That bird is eating your neck, sir. This witness testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown. If that's the case, there is very little the prosecution need add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night. Oh, before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness. A foolish choice by a foolish fool. Who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool? Well, I'd rather feel that than your whip. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix, right? Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, did. Man, she's trying to push my buttons right now. Do I? In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened. Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination. Oh boy. Why do I get the feeling it's all gonna fall apart here? So, am I to believe I can't press anything here? That I just have to go straight to evidence? Because they've been saying that. Like, at least twice in the dialogue they alluded to it. So it was just after 10 p.m. and you were resting in your bed. There goes that bird again, eating your neck. Jeez, doesn't that hurt, dude? Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Then, a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. Okay, let's see what they say. Acro must be lying about things, huh? Of course he is. Now the challenge will be to expose his lies in court. Well, put the pedal to the metal, Nick. Alright, what do we got here? Let me actually take a look and see what we got. I don't know, I get a feeling it's this one. I want to press it, though. I'm going to try at least once to press it, just to see. Just test the waters here. The light in your room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed, after all. So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window. Looks like there's light coming from outside, a big time. The safety lights lit things enough for me to see. How in the world did you sleep with that light blaring in the window like that? But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. Okay, well, I guess it was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front. Did you see any of the other symbols? Scare the birds. I clearly saw the silk hat as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max. The more I'm pressing, the less results I seem to get. But maybe there was something fishy with his latest bit of testimony. I thought, yeah, I saw something there. What was it again? There's a huge contradiction with the testimony that was given. I just suddenly had a bad feeling about what I did there. It's asking for evidence. Shit. She's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction? Oh. No, I'm pretty sure this is that situation where there are no right answers. Just gonna go with that. This. What in the world is this? You just don't get it, do you, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? What don't I get? You're not going to be able to get through this one with your usual bluff routine. See, the game's been telling me that. And I just walked right into it. Straight towards a guilty verdict. You were bluffing? I will not forgive any more mockeries made of this court. Whoops. Witness, would you mind repeating your testimony? With pleasure. Oh, it didn't... Okay. But if I do that again... Huh. Okay, you heard a large thump. And a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was me. I saw someone from behind. That's what it looked like. And you thought you were dreaming. That seems weird. When did you start thinking that what you saw wasn't a dream? That's not important. My ass! I believe that the prosecution has done a bit of maintenance on the witness's memory. Oh, just to make sure, let's ask the witness. Ow! Objection. Sustained. Don't sustain that! This is the only thing where I can't seem to figure out how it fits into the rest of the puzzle. Maybe if I just keep presenting it, Phoenix will tell us how. Because sometimes he seems to fill in the gaps for me. When I forget something, I'm gonna try it. The witness statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to dock you, Mr. Wright. Bam. But it wasn't as painful as I thought it would be. This one. We haven't pressed this one yet. Are you sure it was a human being? It could have been a mannequin, or perhaps a large action figure. Oh, here we go. It could have been the bust. It's an action figure. Yeah, an 8-inch action figure. Okay. I believe it was a human. Damn, I just strengthened his testimony. I wonder if Acro's statement jives with the facts. Well... give me a chance here to see if it doesn't. Alright, here we go. See, I was thinking it might be the bust. Let me try that. Oh no, that's not it. Nope. Okay, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I don't see how else the bust is gonna fit into this. Then a few moments later, I saw someone flying. It's amazing that I can't just say, bullshit, people can't fly, end of story, but like, we have multiple people saying that's what happened. That's so... I can't wait to see how they explain this, because, like, if it just turns out to be a crane or something, because I've already, you know, I already think that maybe, like, what he saw was actually the bust with the cape around it. So if the cape was around it, it would show, you wouldn't know whether or not there was the rest of the body on the other side of it if you were looking at it from behind. So that's what I keep thinking, is what he saw flying was actually the bust with the cape wrapped around it being lifted by something. But I don't know. It'd be awfully weird for them to bring that up at the last second, though. Oh yeah, there was a crane, by the way. I don't know. Yeah, nobody seems to be questioning this whole flying thing. So with Max Galactica, you only saw him from behind. But that's who it looked like. To be honest, when you saw that, you thought you were dreaming. Let me get back. See, the thing is, he saw him from behind. We gotta go from there. And see if we can't find a way to... The light in your room was turned off then. You were going to bed, so with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human. And then he's gonna say, well, yeah, because of the safety lights, right. But honestly, there was only... Oh my god! Oh, I am such a dumbass! The hat was on the ground! He couldn't have been wearing the hat when he went by the window! Dude! Ah! Oh, okay. Dude! Oh, I can't believe it took me that long to think of that. Oh, there was a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given. Yeah, object all you want. I got this. I got this. It took a minute to get going here, but we got this. Yes, I do. The hat. Your claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. You claim to have seen the exact same thing. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? The silk hat. What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window. You did not. Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night. That would have been quite difficult considering the state that I'm in. Just looking outside of the window has a tough enough challenge for me. It was a tough enough challenge. That's a shame because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene. Yup. Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat. Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? You're saying that Max has 2 silk hats? Well, maybe. Nope, this is a handmade, one-of-a-kind, bunch of bananas baseball glove. Which means, Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand. Yup. Oh yeah, go for it. Let's hear it. Like always, someone has to open their mouth before thinking. You okay, Nick? Well, I opened my big mouth, and now I have to back that ass up. How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury on this court today? Acro was the real culprit. He wasn't dreaming. He does have a grudge against Max, maybe. I don't know. I haven't really seen any reason to believe he has a grudge. I don't know. Well, we've been suggesting that Acro was the real culprit for a while here, so, Your Honor, let's just go straight to it. On this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself. On this occasion? What, is this Valentine's Day? Oh, wait, oh no. I'm actually recording this on February 15th. So, accuses Acro. What in the world are you accusing him of? Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry. Mr. Crunchberry. Got crunched. Mr. Wright, are you serious? I'm dead serious, Your Honor. I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to remember how to try and grab at an audience's hearts and minds. Yup. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book. Really? If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. He's like totally... He's calm enough for it to be almost scary. Oh, he is staying rather calm and collected. While his bird stabs my forehead. Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation? I don't really need to say a thing, do I? What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house. That's true. I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of a murder, of all things... See, even a sliver of common sense makes it clear the accusation is ludicrous. Is it, though? She's right. Way to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man. Phoenix is a poopy head. See that, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Everybody hates you now. Well, there you go. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. No, but he definitely works out a lot. The defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. Oh, I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice! What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice? I don't think that's where this is headed. Could have had Ben, maybe, but maybe Maggie found out. That's actually Angels in the Outfield. There's no way anybody could have named that movie. Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice. Nope, not this time, Von Karma. What? We're sticking with it. You're not going to sucker me into this one. What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright? Blabbering is such a great word. There was no accomplice. Acro planned to commit this murder all by himself. Boo! Tomatoes! Yeah, people are all pissed off. So what are you getting at? Way to keep them on their toes, Nick. Now I'm going to have to prove how it all fits together. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry. What, did he, like, drop something on his head? Can you do it, Nick? Maybe he dropped one of his weights on the guy's head? I don't know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed. Alright, then let's do it. If this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right? Okay, sure. What do you want? When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingling? Well, he had to have been in his room. Right? He was obviously here the entire time. He dropped something on his head. I can already tell you that's the only way he could have possibly done it. Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. There's only one answer to that. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster. What, are you nuts? What say you, Mr. Dingling? He doesn't care. It's an interesting theory. It's an interesting theory.
It's an interesting theory.
That's it? Considering that what you proposed is impossible, yes, that's it. He's not worried at all. Man. Mr. Wright. It's gonna be so funny when he does break down. I can't wait to see it. As the witness has stated. See, the funny thing is, I've already seen it, but I don't remember. Like, I don't remember every single character. So I don't know. As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. The other thing I remember about that video is that one of the prosecutors plays air guitar, and I cannot wait to see that. That's freaking awesome. That's gonna be freaking awesome. As he is in a wheelchair, there's no way he could go to the scene or be the killer. You've got a point. See, there's this little thing called gravity. Yeah, but there was no footprints. Most of it he saw Max, didn't he? Mm-hmm. There was a crane. But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly. Do you mind if I ask you a question, Mr. Wright? Yeah, you can ask me anything you want.